Hello and welcome to July's Flicks, the film and event magazine programme brought to you by Picturehouse Cinemas. My name's Flick and this month sees Probably More Rain and the film that is set to seal cinema history. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is the 8th and final instalment of the highest grossing film series of all time. Spanning 10 years, we saw the characters of Ron, Harry and Hermione grow from sweet innocents to Voldemort-vexing vigilantes. The films have always pushed the boundaries of technology and electrified audiences, bringing the magic of J.K. Rowling's imagination vividly to life. In all honesty, I've often found the acting a little wooden, and the death of Richard Harris as Dumbledore was a disaster, but what do I know? The Quidditch matches, the Great Hall feasts, the wonder of Diagon Alley, the rise of He Who Cannot Be Named, all of these have found an unprecedented place in the whole world's heart.
Come on, Tom. Let's finish this the way we started. Together!
Only I can live forever.
Terrence Malick is a legendary director, having made only 5 films in his 35-year career, from The Poetry of Badlands to the war stories of The Thin Red Line. Malick is an ambitious director, and his latest, The Tree of Life, is no different. Winner of the top prize at the Cannes Film Festival, this hugely anticipated film follows a Texan family from the 1950s to present day. Brad Pitt and Sean Penn give moving performances in this examination of what it means to be alive. Expect beautiful imagery, top acting, and deep questions about faith and nature. The must-see film of this year.
Guide us to the end of time.
Unless you love, your life will flash by.
Beginners is the second feature from director and graphic artist Mike Mills, 2005's glorious indie comedy Thumbsucker being the first. Starring Ewan McGregor and Christopher Plummer as father and son, forced to re-evaluate their relationship when following the death of his wife, Plummer declares himself gay at the age of 75. This is a semi-autobiographical and deeply heartfelt picture, highlighting the obvious it's never too late to change, or more specifically, to become who you really are. Melanie Laurent in Glorious Bastards plays the kooky, seemingly carefree Anna, who McGregor thinks he could fall in love with, but the challenge is for both of them to really come out. Oh, and the subtitled Jack Russell steals the film, as subtitled Jack Russells do.
Sex, life, healing, nature, magic.
The memory of love's refrain.
This is what I'm supposed to feel like. Yeah, me too.
Arrietty is the hugely anticipated new release from Studio Ghibli, responsible for some of the most imaginative and wondrous cartoon films of the last 25 years, including Spirited Away and Ponyo. An adaptation of The Borrowers by Mary Norton from 1952. A family of tiny people, the Clocks, live in a house unbeknownst to the huge humans and borrow what they need to get by. They cannot be seen, as once one of them was, and a cat was brought in to get rid of them. Arrietty Clock is a feisty 14-year-old eager to get out and get borrowing, but when she does, she is seen by the boy. He doesn't give her away, and the film is the story of their relationship. The character of the house is a fabulous Ghibliism, but on the whole, this is a quieter, more simple film than some of the more riotous Ghibli affairs. a tender account of a sick and neglected boy honouring his friendship with a vulnerable girl. FlixPix, my rundown of must-see events and special screenings during July. On Saturday the 9th of July at 6:30 p.m, participating picture houses present Opera de Paris, Children of Paradise. Inspired by Jacques Prévert's scenario for Marcel Carné's film, José Martinez brings to life 19th century Paris, revealing a magical and mysterious world. On Sunday the 10th of July at the Little Cinema Bath, Priest of Love is back due to overwhelming public demand. A splendid screenplay and some fabulous locations combine to recount the author D.H. Lawrence's adult life and work. The film's director, Christopher Miles, is returning to the Little to take questions following the screening. Book early to avoid disappointment. Tickets positively flew out of the cinema last time. Also on the 10th of July at Brighton's Duke of York's, award-winning journalist John Pilger presents his new film, The War You Don't See. The film raises fundamental questions about war reporting and propaganda, and more importantly asks, have war journalists normalised the unthinkable? On Monday the 18th of July at 7 p.m, the Greenwich Picturehouse series Out at the Movies presents the French film Man at Bath, about the fraught relationship between a burgeoning filmmaker and his partner Emmanuel. A tense examination of love and desire. Yes, but let's face it, a fabulous celebration of porn actor François Sagat's sculptured body. Slackers Club is a free-to-join club for all you hard-working students out there. Set up by E4 and Picturehouse Cinemas, it offers members the chance to attend very special screenings every month. On July the 14th, a preview of Horrible Bosses, starring Jennifer Aniston, screens for free to students. An outrageous and often raunchy comedy focusing on the antics of three friends who conspire to murder their awful bosses, with disastrous results. Catch this preview happening at all picture houses except the Regal Henley. For more information, screening times and exclusive competitions, check out facebook.com/Slackers Club. This summer, Picturehouse Cinemas is proud to host a new cross-arts initiative, the Screen Arts Festival. Showcasing a range of arts content from diverse sources, ballets, operas, plays and concerts, both pre-recorded and live, the festival will also include a number of related films, documentaries and special events, programmed into a variety of themed strands. The festival begins on July 29th, so check out our website for more information about upcoming events. Throughout July, Cinema City Norwich anticipates the release of Terrence Malick's new Palme d'Or-winning The Tree of Life, with a look back at his previous work. On Sunday the 10th of July at 5:30 p.m, catch his debut Badlands. On Sunday the 17th at 5:15 p.m, gawp at the sumptuous cinematography of Days of Heaven. And on Sunday the 24th at 7 p.m, The Thin Red Line is a war film like nothing you've ever seen before. On July 31st at 6 p.m, as part of the Glyndebourne Festival, selected picture houses across the group screen a recorded production of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's Don Giovanni. With a famous fire and brimstone climax, this opera ranks among Mozart's most earth-shattering achievements. That's it for July. As usual, make sure you pick up a copy of Picturehouse Recommends from your local Picturehouse foyer. It's free. Check out picturehouses.co.uk for more details on the film and events previewed in the show. And of course, follow our Twitter feed to keep up to date. And like us on Facebook. You know you want to. Thanks for watching, a pleasure as always, and see you again in hopefully scorching August.